give the stream permission to crash after 3 goddamn minutes.
Thank goodness.
Okay, just gotta calm down a bit.
I think he's used up every last bit of the mana he recovered.
That was a close one.
You didn't have a weapon, and yet you still came out on top, Reen. Not half bad.
Well, I mean,
Not
we
that
were
it
able
means
to
you're
take
ready
down
to
a
take on the
Spiegel
Azure
without a
Awakener.
weapon.
That's a ways away.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Combat efficiency demonstrated a 5% increase over the previous battle.
Ho
I look forward to observing further improvement in the future.
You got it, Nightman.
Sure. I hope I don't let you down. I barely know a thing about you. But even then, it's clear as day that you're far more reliable than I'll ever be. Well, it doesn't matter how it happened. Fact is, we're now fighting alongside one another as both allies and friends. So don't worry.
You're trying to make friends with
I'll
a
do
giant
everything I
robot,
can to become
man.
strong enough to draw out your full power. Strong enough to even win against Crow.
I shall await that day.
Whew. I think I saw a bit of a bug. Hope the stream doesn't crash in a few seconds.
Reen!
Alright, to be fair, I found
Hey
that
there.
last crash
You did
actually
great.
pretty funny.
Thanks. You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Elise?
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about you. Are you feeling all right? I'd heard about what happened the last time you fought inside that thing.
I'm a little tired, but that's all. I probably wouldn't have gotten off so easily if things were anywhere close to being like last time, honestly.
As I've said once before, all damage taken by a Divine Knight is passed on to its Awakener. So take that
Yep.
as extra motivation to continue getting better at piloting him.
Oh yeah,
Indeed.
you did say that, didn't you? Well, I'd have to improve my piloting skills to get things done anyway. I've got every intention of getting better.
Okay, so let's get better, Reen.
You're sounding a lot more sure of yourself now.
Does that mean you're feeling better?
Yeah, never better. If I want to reunite with the others, I need to keep moving forward. Sorry, I've got a feeling I'm just gonna be causing you a lot more grief in the future.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm plenty used to it. And besides,
Yeah.
I'd like nothing more than for you to be
Kinda does.
reunited with your classmates.
Thanks, Elise.
You can be such a troublemaker.
Sounds like things are all wrapped up here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh dear.
Can't be.
Abyss.
Oh, not now. Rianos!
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Hello there, darling.
Yes, that's what you're
Miss
focusing
me?
on.
It's so lovely to see you again, Reen.
Is that bird talking?
After Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising, but still. You've
Still.
got some nerve showing yourself, Vita. Although not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So
Yeah.
what does Ouroboros' oh-so-amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
So I was just talking out of my ass when I mentioned that I thought she had a connection to Empress, or rather, as they call him, Linhardt the Blade Lord. But apparently, I went back and looked at the third, and yes, it appears that she did have some connection with Enforcer number 2.
What's an Anguis?
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
Yeah, there's currently 7 of them. Although it took them quite a while to replace one of them after another one died. So then,
It's nice to see you again, too, Celine. And mind while I know of them. I can't say I recall ever being formally introduced to Reen's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
Misty. Now, how did you know
Oh,
we were
whoops.
here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see. We've been searching for
Yeah.
the past month since the Civil War began without any luck. But then
Well, you
we
won't be
sensed
taking
an
him
active
from
magic
me.
knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the
Yeah.
first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well.
Well, thanks.
If we're being objective,
least.
though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
Huh. I remember that. I remember that
What are
metaphor.
Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? And what happened to everyone at the Academy?
I'm sure they're fine, Reen.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure
Crow's
they're
been keeping
fine.
himself very, very busy.
What, are you going
The
to
Noble
lie to
Alliance
torment me?
forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now.
Azure Chevalier, huh?
I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's
Okay,
in
good.
hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly,
Oh. Sounds like war.
That didn't sound good.
That sounded like gunfire.
Indeed.
uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Alberea are here.
Oh dear. Well,
I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Reen, you still good?
Jaegers! In
You
Ymir?
you need an ornament charging
Highness?
station? There's one on the way.
Damn it.
Won't take that long if we use
I can
turbo
assure you
mode.
that I have nothing to do with what's happening over there.
Oh really?
I think
Well,
you're
you're
going
a
to want
member
to
of
hurry, though.
Ouroboros, so you clearly have something to do with it.
Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
How dare she act like this is all some game?
Because this is all some
Let
game.
it go, Celine. We've got to hurry.
Sorry.
Yeah, Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Okay, so
Right.
let's get moving. Let's go, go, go. Gotta get back. Also, we're immediately healed from that. Yep. I'm sure I'll call upon you again some other day. This is the wrong way. We need to get back to Ymir. It's this way, right? Yes, it's this way. Break crates! Break the crates! Speed up! Hurry! Double time!
I wonder which Jaeger Corps we're dealing with here.
I really hope everyone's alright.
Let's just hurry.
Occasionally break some boxes. Oh, sedative.
Bring it on.
Oh, you want to fight
Ready
me?
to go.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to go real fast now.
Try this.
Here I go.
Please, allow me to.
Let's move.
Please, allow me.
Ready to go.
My turn.
I can do the job. I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
There's the outcome. Now let's go, go, go! Yeah. We gotta hurry. The many faces of the second Anguis. Yeah, so another witch. Broke a taboo 7 years ago. And another familiar. She has a lot of time on her hands. A curse, a Gios perhaps. Laws of causality and cognitive abilities of others. Yeah, she wouldn't be the only one. Well, I mean, the third Anguis. Well, I mean, the new third Anguis. I'm not sure about the new one, but the previous third Anguis is dead now. But yeah, he was really good with fucking with heads. I usually don't swear this often, I'm just really heated. Which is good because this is a cold area.
Why does this have to be happening? Bring it on!
Ready to go.
Let's move!
Okay, let's get this over with.
Ready to go.
My turn!
Ready to, how about no?
Sure thing.
My turn!
Oh no! There!
Heal yourself.
Ready to go. Sorry, that's it for you.
And Elise is now level 40. No, this isn't the time. Let's go, go, go! Oh dear, it's in the fire! Break it down! The gong of doom is ringing all throughout the town. It's such a destructive, omnipresent war game!
Heavens!
Your Highness, please hurry back inside the mansion and hide. Whatever may come to pass, we won't allow them to touch you.
But...
There you are.
Oh dear. There's deep-voiced Jaegermen.
We are the Northern Jaegers, and we've entered a contract with the Kreutzen province.
You know, for your intimidating voice, you sure do have a baby
By
face.
the order of its lord, Duke Alberea, we are here to take you into protective custody, Your Highness.
Yeah, protective my ass.
Auntie Lucia?
Out of the way, woman!
I ask you to leave this village at once. The Schwarzer family has historical connections with the Imperial family. So as long as I live, you will not lay a hand on Her Highness.
Well, hopefully you live a good amount.
If nothing else. But I'm not going to repeat myself again. Our orders are that the lives of all other than Princess Alphen are of no consequence. Am I making myself clear?
Indeed you are.
Please don't!
Don't you dare lay a hand on them!
You know, maybe it would be... Oh!
Who are you?
He...
Uncle Teo!
Darling.
Baron Teo Schwarzer.
I am the Baron of Ymir, Teo Schwarzer, and I will serve as your opponent. Begin!
Begin! Just casually dodges gunfire and takes down the gunman in one hit.
Not all talk, I see.
The art of swordsmanship has been passed down in the Schwarzer family for generations.
Indeed
I
it
couldn't hope to
has.
compare to Master Kafai or Lord Asaid, but I dedicate myself to honing my skills all the same.
Clearly you're not the type of noble who sits idly by and hires men to fight his battles for him.
Yeah, he's
But I
not
wonder
like other
how much
nobles.
use your sword will have if we try this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baron.
You cowards! Have you no shame?
All that matters to we Jaegers is fulfilling our contract by any means necessary. Fail to cooperate, and you know what happens next.
So you say. Well, this is a bad situation.
It sounded like a machine gun.
Yeah, Reen, I'm afraid your dad's just been shot up the ass.
There's fire everywhere.
Yeah, no shit.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Jaegers here.
Your Highness!
Oh geez, that's not a good position to have been shot in. Also, that's a lot of blood. But I mean, let me just think for a moment. Also, Exodus played! Here we go.
What the?
Doesn't even get a battle scene, he just takes them all out in one shot.
Whoa. He's a monster.
So you say!
Wait, don't! Don't lose yourself to anger! That will only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago!
Elise.
He's still breathing. Your father's alive, Reen. Hang in there.
Good to know.
I'll do first aid right away.
Lady Schwarzer is just fine too.
Yeah, you don't see any
She's
blood
knocked
there, do
unconscious,
you?
But I don't see any injuries. She's okay. Auntie Lucia, stay with us. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh geez, Reen, you're in a lot of pain there. But then his hair pops right back to normal.
Are you back to normal? Reen,
I think
speak
so.
to me. Are you alright?
Sorry, Elise. I lost control of myself again.
It's alright. It's alright. You came back to me in the end. And that's all that matters.
Elise, I'm sorry. I really am.
Auntie Lucia! Are you alright, Auntie Lucia?
Your Highness, you're unharmed.
Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough.
Your Highness, there's no need to cry. You have the face of an angel. Please don't spoil it with tears.
Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger. Tova, what about Father?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely. We should get
Yeah.
him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
Indeed, you don't even have any healing quartz equipped.
Honestly, some people have no patience.
Ah, still not bothering with showing up in person, I see, Abyss.
Vita, you...
What do you want with us this time?
Yes, her.
had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Alberea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me. I can't undo what's already happened, but if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
So you say.
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
I don't like the sound of that.
A lullaby?
No. This is...
You will descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Alberea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, Mother. We will.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Alberea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while.
You know, for being an Anguis, you haven't really done all that much evil.
Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
I mean, then again, judging from my... Judging from your dialogue in the third...
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk! She doesn't do things like this out of kindness.
Yeah, it's more of pragmatism and leaving an affable air about her. Ah, yes, this must be Galarian Millium. As in, not as cool as the other Millium.
Elise! Your Highness!
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
That's a good question, Toval.
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
Please, let me go! Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
You could at least give them names, you know?
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
Must be another one of those iron-blooded orphans.
I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually.
Okay,
She's
good
a
to know.
behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor. Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
Yeah,
If
terrifying
you like,
lineup
you can
indeed.
think of me as the Wicked Witch, while she's
Well,
the Black Rabbit guiding
you're
my
not as
steps
wicked
with
as,
every adorable
say,
hop.
You're not wicked enough to be a professor or doctor.
Stop messing around! Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Reen! Reen! Reen!
Elise! Your Highness! Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Put me back, son!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you, but struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Reen Schwarzer.
The stage, huh?
I won't let it end this
Well,
way!
at this point in the game, I'm
Hang
not
in there,
ready.
You two.
Just need to hang in there
coming
for
for you.
however
I
long.
promise!
Okay. So this thing's 250 yards across. That's over 3 times the length of the Glorious. And it certainly looks that way. Well then, Rufus.
Has
You
something
seem like a pretty
wondrous caught
humble
your
guy.
eye?
Good humor.
Well, if it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure Chevalier.
Yeah, and
Marvelous, isn't it, Rufus? Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights? Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it all but in our grasp.
so you say.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures.
Yeah, you
The
see,
war
Rufus is a
indeed
pretty
raging
affable
on,
dude.
just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and
Yeah,
yet
he's
you've already
concerned for-
adopted such a delightful perspective. It's
Yeah, he's
clear to me
concerned
now
for his
why your
men.
father
He's-
holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you,
Yeah, he's
then
a pretty
I
cool
too would
guy.
take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
Very well then.
Please! I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor.
Indeed,
We
he
are
has.
both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a
Also,
swift
see, you haven't
conclusion,
said anything
all for
during
the
this
good
scene.
of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them. And on that note, I assume you've already decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control.
Sheesh.
But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have
Yeah.
General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen. To say
So you
nothing
say.
of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid. Our victory is only a matter of time. Wouldn't you agree, Crow?
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you.
You finally say something, and that's what you say?
Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Corellia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest.
Now, if I remember correctly from the summaries that I've heard,
Well, no matter.
the Ion
We
is a
needn't
new
concern
type
ourselves
of
with
Gordius
Crossbell for the
class is archaism.
Gilead Osborne has fallen. No longer will we be plagued by that detestable man and his foolish ideals. However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. And this great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers. Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful glorious form. A land ruled by nobles.
So you say.
As you wish.
I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier, I'm in the midst of
the Master
pondering if
Quartz?
there is a way to get him to join us. And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point.
What, are you going to try to get Crow to seduce him?
Give it some thought, won't you?
Understood.
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you? I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential
Crimson
threats
Wings,
piling
huh?
up on the side. Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster.
Yep, Rufus
And I
is
don't
a
doubt
proud
he'll
older
come through with
brother who
everything
treats
he's
his
got.
men well.
But ultimately,
Oh dear.
unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry
There,
only
so
the
you've got
finest insurance.
Ouroboros,
Are they not,
Zephyr,
dear ladies and gentlemen?
and the ILF.
You're so right.
Feels kind of overkill having all of us on the same side.
Still, this is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget.
Also, that
We're
guy
not here
in back.
for you. We won't be working together forever.
So I presume that you two in back are enforcers.
Oh, but the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess I can help.
Why do you look like a
taken.
glam rock man?
I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
That's the idea.
Well, I mean, when you got 3 enforcers, 2 members of the
I leave
ILF,
the
and
unseen
2
side of this
incredibly
War of the Lions
powerful
reenactment
Jaegers.
in your capable hands. You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions. With opponents like that, you needn't hold anything back. Go forth and enjoy your fill of battle.
And the intro's playing again. So, yeah, while the intro plays, I'll go use the restroom.